Eggs aren't just for breakfast anymore. Here are 5 surprising foods you should avoid eating with them. Here are 5 surprising foods you should avoid eating with them. Over the years, eggs have gotten a bad rap for being linked to high cholesterol and cardiovascular disease. As it turns out, that may not be true at all. Eggs are loaded with vitamins A, D, B6 and B12, choline, riboflavin, selenium and zinc, to name a few. That doesn't mean you should eat them every day, though. There are some foods you should avoid eating with eggs to avoid complications like stomach pain or gas and bloating. Check out this list of 5 surprising foods you should avoid eating with eggs to start. When you think of egg dishes, what comes to mind? Scrambled eggs with bacon, breakfast sandwiches, and omelets. Right? But eggs can also be used to make a wide variety of desserts and appetizers, such as eggnog martinis, egg rolls, and even cake. Because eggs are a versatile ingredient in the kitchen, it's important to know what foods you should avoid eating with them. Number 1, don't eat eggs with dairy products. Most people know milk doesn't go well with cereal or oatmeal, but what about eggs? The same goes for dairy products. They won't mix properly when you cook scrambled eggs, an omelet, or an egg-based dessert like custard. The proteins found in dairy products will change the texture and flavor of your dish, so it's best to keep them separate when cooking eggs. Number 2, don't drink milk with eggs. Next time you whip up some eggs to have with toast or on top of a baked potato, don't add any milk into the mix. It might sound strange initially, but if you think about it, there isn't anything similar between these two ingredients. Milk tends to lactose sugars and proteins, while eggs are loaded with albumin, clumping together too much when mixed in liquids. Adding milk will create clumps of albumin, which will ruin your dish. Opt for juice or water if you need something to drink with breakfast. Subscribe. By subscribing to my YouTube channel, you will receive notifications about the highlights from my account. You can also get instant notifications whenever I upload a new video. Thank you. Number 3, keep spicy food away from eggs. Regarding spicy food, eggs may not be the best idea. What many people do not realize is that it is possible to consume too many eggs. Eating too many eggs can lead to high cholesterol levels. Eating too many eggs can also cause your body to produce more of a substance called bilirubin, known for causing jaundice. The protein found in eggs can also trigger insulin production in the pancreas, leading to an increased risk of developing diabetes. It is important not to consume too many eggs if you already have elevated heart disease or diabetes risk insulin production. Some experts recommend that people with these conditions limit their egg consumption to 4 per week. If you are at a normal risk level and want to avoid eating too many eggs, try eating just 2 per week instead of 4 and make sure they're spread out over those 2 days. There are some foods you should avoid eating with eggs because they counteract the positive nutritional benefits of this food. One of the foods you should avoid eating with eggs is corn. Corn has a high glycemic index, raising blood sugar levels. Some other foods you should avoid eating with eggs are white bread, red meat, and anything high in fat. It's best to wait an hour before or after eating eggs before having any of these foods because they may adversely affect how your body processes them. This article lists 5 foods you should avoid eating with eggs because they have high sodium content. High sodium content can lead to high blood pressure. Regular consumption of these 5 foods will increase your risk of heart disease. These 5 foods have been linked to stomach cancer, the world's 4th leading cause of cancer death. A study published by the World Cancer Research Fund found that people who consumed a lot of processed meat and dairy products had an increased risk for bowel cancer. Processed meats like ham and bacon also contain nitrates, carcinogenic chemicals that form when meats containing nitrites, like hot dogs, or nitrates, like bologna, are processed at high temperatures. Raw eggs pose a health risk because they can carry harmful bacteria such as salmonella. Eggs should not be eaten raw because they contain an enzyme called avidin, which binds to biotin, a B vitamin. Once bound together, avidin prevents biotin from being absorbed into the body and eventually leads to biotin deficiency. The most common symptom of this disorder is hair loss, followed by fingernail changes and skin dryness. These are some more reasons why you should avoid eating with eggs. Eaters may experience indigestion after consuming beans, cabbage, mushrooms, broccoli and whole wheat pasta. Foods rich in vitamin C, like oranges, can decrease the absorption of carotenoids found in egg yolks. Certain cooking techniques, like frying eggs on low heat, can create acrylamide, a chemical known to cause cancer. When making sauces with eggs, always use pasteurized eggs to prevent contamination. Finally, Chocolate contains compounds called tannins that bind proteins in food and make them harder to digest. 1. Canned soup. Canned soup is one of the worst foods to eat with eggs. It's full of salt, leading to high blood pressure and other health issues. Canned soups also contain preservatives that can cause problems for some people. You can get too much sodium in your diet if you consume canned soup daily. Canned soup also contains sugar or artificial sweeteners, making it difficult to lose weight. Eggnog. The main ingredient in eggnog is raw eggs. Drinking alcohol while eating raw eggs isn't recommended because it could increase the risk of food poisoning or salmonella. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.